So whenever you want to do anything with the computer, the parts that help you to input it into the computer, for example, I want to type. I use the keyboard to type into the computer. So because the keyboard allows me to type into the computer, so keyboard is an input device. Hello, welcome back. Today we are going to talk about components of computer. We have two components of computer: software and hardware. Software simply means the set of instructions given to computer to perform task. So consider software as the engine of computer. Okay, so a computer without software is useless. Just imagine a car. No matter how beautiful it is, if it doesn't have an engine, that car is useless. We have two types of software. We have the system software and then application software. So the system software are programs that control and manage the computer hardware, like our Windows, Mac OS, Android, Linux, and etc. So these are the engine of computer. So they are the one that control and manage everything, every part of the computer. Then we have the second one, which is application software. So application software are also programs that perform users' tasks. This simply means it's meant for a particular purpose. For example, Microsoft Word for documents, editing and printing, and then game for fun, okay, and then let's say YouTube for online videos. So you see, these are also software, but they are application software for specific purpose, like calculator for math. So can we use calculator to watch movies? No. Then the second component of computer is computer hardware. So hardware means the physical parts of the computer. So any parts of the computer that you can see and touch are called hardware. Okay, can you see it now? The computer component is divided into two: the hardware and the what? Software. The hardware is divided into four categories. We have the input device, the processing device, the storage or memory device, and then the output device. Okay, so the input device are those parts of the computer that help the computer to accept data. So whenever you want to do anything with the computer, the parts that help you to input it into the computer, for example, I want to type. I use the keyboard to type into the computer. So because the keyboard allows me to type into the computer, so keyboard is an input device. Okay, I want to talk using the microphone because the microphone helps me to talk into the computer, so microphone is an input device. Because a scanner helps me to convert a physical document into a digital document, so a scanner is an input device. Okay, now let's talk about output device. Output device are those parts of the computer that helps the computer to give out information, like the parts of the computer that produce result. For example, the monitor. The monitor is an output device because it helps the computer to display. So when I use microphone, the speaker helps me to bring out the sound. So the speaker is an output device. Whenever I want to display something, like maybe use projector, so because projector help me to display it out, so projector is an output device. When I finally type using the keyboard and the monitor displays it, I use the printer to bring it out from the computer, so printer is an output device. Okay, now let's talk about the next one, which is processing device. Okay, if I were to ask you 1 plus 1, you say 2, but if I say 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5, you may not actually know the answer. But if I were to use my computer to do it, it will give me the answer almost immediately, because we all agree that computer make our work easier and faster and even more accurate for us, right? So if I can calculate, so the parts of the body which I use to calculate is my brain. So if the computer can also calculate, that means the computer has a brain. So the parts of the computer that help the computer to calculate, the parts of the computer that help the computer to process data, that part is called processing device. We have CPU, central processing units, and others. Then we have the last part of hardware, which is memory device or storage device. This part is simple. So it is the part of the computer that helps the computer to store data.